Hi everyone, it's Becca from Scratch Magazine here, and today I'm really excited to be talking to Jenny Storey and Kate Berry, who are the directors of the Academy of Clinical Training in Glasgow. So last week you may have seen that we did a story on the Academy partnering with skincare brand Made for Life Organics to extend the brand's cancer touch therapy training across Scotland. Such an important initiative, and that is exactly what we're going to be talking about today. So if you have any questions about the training, please feel free to drop them below and I can ask Jenny and Kate. But if we'll try to add them in now, and then we can get started. Okay. Hopefully that should add you in, guys. Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Hi.
Oh,
Hi.
How are you both?
Good, thank you.
It's great to be able to talk to you, not over email.
I know, we're very excited about this.
Yeah, definitely. And congratulations on becoming the training provider in Scotland for this training. It's absolutely amazing. I'm really excited to talk to you about it.
Thank you so much.
Yeah.
We're very honoured that we became the Scottish Training Centre for it. So
excited. We love all the products and the treatments, and it's amazing.
Yeah, definitely. So to start off, could you just tell our viewers a little bit about the Academy and your roles there?
Okay, so I'm Jenny. My role within the Academy and the kind of beauty background and the educational background. So I create all the student packs, deliver courses, do the assessments. I have the point of contact with awarding bodies. And Kate is the wonderful business side of things.
So Jenny's background obviously is in beauty and education. My background is more of the business side of it. So I am here, apart from running the business side of it for us, and when we deliver our courses, we try and give students as much kind of a tips on business. You know, a lot of students that come on these courses are starting their own businesses and don't have any idea where to start. So we try and incorporate as much of that into the packs as possible to give them tips to help them get started.
Definitely. Sounds like you got everything covered.
Well, we try.
Yeah. So how did the partnership with Made for Life Organics come about then?
We were actually in Cornwall at the summertime for Spa Fest, and we met the wonderful Amanda Winwood there. Quickly realised that our ethics aligned, and we were sitting watching interviews she was doing with people who had had the treatment and went through the process of help building the educational packs together. And we just loved the story behind it. So reached out and contacted her.
Just as I say, at Spa Fest, they have obviously kind of sessions where you can get to meet people that have used the products, had the treatment, and those people were so important to Amanda for her to create the course and the products. You know, she actually collaborated really with them to see what they needed, what they got out of it. So that was so important to us. Yeah. You know, lots of big brands can just create a product, but they don't actually consult the consumer or the patient or the client. So that's so important.
Coming from a beauty background for many years now, we're initially taught in the beauty industry that people who suffer from cancer or other kind of immune-based illnesses are contraindicated to massage. So it's all about now creating an inclusive treatment list to your clients and letting them have the full experience that everybody else likes to come in and be treated to.
Yeah.
And as a big believer in the doors open, salon doors are open to everyone. So she's a huge campaigner for that, along with a lot of other people in the team that were at Spa Fest. So we're great supporters of that and wanted to get on board.
Yeah. Definitely. I was going to mention about the fact that beauty therapists treating those living with cancer is traditionally being contradicted and discouraged. So why is it important now, you think, to kind of change conceptions with this training and encourage therapists to take part?
So prior, when we were initially trained in saying that clients were contraindicated, it was purely because we didn't have enough knowledge on how massage could speed up the processes of your cellular renewal and your bloodstream around your body. So there was always the worry there that when they were on medication, that you could alter the effects of it or make the situation worse. Now we've had lots of scientific evidence to prove that it's actually helpful having touch therapy. And it's just a very different massage because it's so light to touch that it would never cause any contraindications or problems throughout the treatment.
Yeah, Amanda and her team have consulted a lot with medical professionals, on the course. They've spent a lot of time, with medical industry to make sure that there's no problem with giving this treatment to patients.
Yeah, amazing. So can you just tell us a little bit about kind of what beauty therapists learn in the training to benefit those living with cancer? So why is it important that they're trained in this sort of thing to benefit those clients?
Of course, specifically for this course, because there are many other kind of oncology type courses out there. This one isn't just solely for cancer sufferers. It can be for people with fibromyalgia, some people with anxiety problems, heart problems, which has obviously been kind of contraindicated before, Parkinson's, MS, so a whole host of people it can treat. This course in particular is has a lot of theory involved, so it's 3 days worth of 4-hour sessions of theory where they learn at a much deeper level of understanding and how to treat that patient, what the different cancer types are, how to position people throughout the procedure. And then you have your practical day as well, where you're assessed going over the treatments and the case studies after it. So it's such a thorough course that you have the peace of mind afterwards to go on and do the treatment confidently on your clients.
Yeah, and case studies after. So once the student actually does the course, they have to complete case studies, with each patient and report back on that to make sure that they're understanding it and gain a bit of experience, rather than them just going straight out and treating people right away. So it's very thorough.
They also have the choice to use the Made for Life products, which are obviously wonderful as well, on the client's skin, and very beneficial as well, depending on what key concerns they have. So they treat a multitude of different key concerns.
Amazing. I think it's great that they learn the theory aspects as well, because I think you need that core understanding, don't you? Especially when it's such an important, client, you really want to get it right. So I think that's amazing.
Yeah, it's fantastic.
So how do you feel it benefits spas and salons then? Why would you say you should do the training? What can they get from it?
I think from an inclusive point of view, like we've kind of spoke about before, you're offering treatments to everybody now and everybody's feeling included. And also from a therapist point of view, you gain a lot yourself from it. It's such a lovely treatment to be able to give someone, and especially cancer sufferers, they're so grateful to be able to have almost a bit of normality back in their life again, and get treated like everybody else is. So in particular, we've done some case studies in here, and it's been quite overwhelming at times. It's a lovely treatment to give to clients.
And I think we're very, very much believers. We do lots of wellbeing, health and wellbeing for our own staff here as well. So I think there's a lot of that incorporated in the theory and the training with Made for Life, on looking after yourself as a therapist.
Yeah.
Not taking too much of the anxiety from the patient to yourself, and working, helping them, but not to overwhelm yourself. So there's a lot covered in the packs and things like that as well. And of course, from a business point of view as well, for spas and salons, it's another service that they can offer to their clients. We all want to do this because we want to do it to help people, but obviously it's another treatment. It's something else to add to your business.
Yeah.
It's the business. I'm trying not to sound like a businesswoman. I'm genuinely not. We genuinely love doing this, but
yeah, no, definitely. And I just think it will obviously make your business look good, because you are more inclusive, aren't you?
Yeah. It's such a rewarding treatment to have as a therapist. And like Kate said, focusing on the mindset part of the course as well is extremely important for therapists. So they've got coping strategies when they've got, because you do, as a therapist, you do build a relationship with your clients, so it can be upsetting at times, so it's how to cope with that as well.
I think that's amazing, because I don't think that really gets covered a lot, does it, as beauty therapists? And I don't think people are very aware that it can be quite a, you know, stressful job in that sense.
Yeah,
absolutely. Yeah. I mean, a lot of the girls that work here love what they do, but you can see on the face of them, some of them at the end of an evening, they are literally drained because they're talking to people, and most people are just giving them all their worries and woes. And so there's days where it's like, at the end of a day, so we try our best, and we have wee group sessions, and we do some grounding, and we do coping mechanisms and things to support them. So it's so important.
Sounds amazing. So on to some like logistical aspects for our viewers. So can you tell us a bit about things like how long the training takes, you know, where it takes place, really what people that take part can expect from it?
Yeah, so your 3 sessions of theory is 3 4-hour sessions, which is delivered over Zoom, so accessible from anywhere. And then your practical day is on site within the academy in Cumbernauld, Scotland. Or if it's a spa team, we can then go into the spas and assess in-house and do the practical training there.
Cuts down in downtime for the spas. You know, if they don't want all their therapists out of the spa, then we can send a trainer to them to try and help with timings and things like that. So, and as I say, we're based just outside Glasgow. We're literally just off the motorway we're like half an hour from Edinburgh, 10, 15 minutes from Glasgow. All the major motorways are just round us. We've got massive parking. So it's logistically, it's very easy to find us.
Yeah. Amazing. I guess, you know, the big news has been that you're extending the training across Scotland, but I guess that anyone could really get involved if they're interested.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, this makes it kind of nationwide now, you know. I think the team are trying to cover everywhere so that it is inclusive for absolutely everybody.
Yeah, definitely. And so do you feel that anyone can take part in the training? You know, it doesn't just have to be salons or spas, it can be mobile beauty therapists.
Yeah, as long as they have the correct pre-requirements in place. So what they must have is an off-call regulated level 3 massage qualification, because this is classed as an advanced course. So they have the core knowledge and it's insurable for them. And if there's a medic that would like to do, so we've had a couple of nurses inquire, that's absolutely fine as well, because they'll have their core level 3 anatomy and physiology. So they would just need a wee bit more support with the massage side of it.
Yeah. Oh, that's great. Well, so excited for everyone to get involved. And how can people get involved then? What are the first steps to starting the training? And when does it start? When can people get involved?
So our launch day is the 21st of February. That's when the theory days start, and the in-house assessment day is the Sunday the 27th. They can get in touch via ourselves.
Yes, so via ourselves, via Made for Life, the Made for Life Foundation website, but our website, I plug www.the-academy.co.uk. So people can contact us at any time. So is it or our social media at the Academy here. So there's lots of ways to get involved. They can book the course. They can call us if they want a chat before they book the course to make sure they have the correct pre-requirements, you know, that they're ready to do it. So there's lots of ways to do it.
Amazing. I'm so excited for this. People get involved because it's so important.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's wonderful.
Absolutely. And I think the industry itself is changing as well, you know, with regards to regulations, you know, qualifications, whatever they need to do to make sure it's insurable. Yeah. And I feel as though the beauty industry is changing to make sure that therapists that are out there have the proper accreditations behind them.
And that you can be inclusive to everyone. I think that's changing. That's great, isn't it?
Absolutely.
100%.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Well, it's been an absolute pleasure to talk to you both today and learn a bit more about the training.
You too. Thank you so much for your time.
Thank you.
Thanks for asking us on. Yeah, it's been lovely. And if anybody needs anything, they can even pop a wee comment in the bottom and we can get back to them.
Yeah. Oh, amazing. Well, I hope everyone gets involved because it's so important. And thank you for your time.
Thank you so much.
Lovely to
meet you. And good luck with it all.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Bye.